be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, expanded abundance in oneness, expanded abundance is wondrous, expanded abundance is justice, expected abundance is indulgence, expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance is coming. Be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us, be patient, be present. Expanded abundance among us, expanded abundance upon us. I am by my side, I can give me hope. I am the silver lining to all of my great thoughts. I am the realignment of stars and telescopes. I am the intertwining atoms and microscopes. I am the silver lining and I am so golden vibrant. The past and future design me. Be present is so exciting. I see in front and behind me. I am on my own timing, cause I am self-centered. Leo ascended shining. I'm so
What's going on? What's going on? When you come in, please, if you don't mind, have a heart, hit the like button, or leave a comment. Let me know that you're in the house. You know what I'm saying? I would appreciate it. And also, if you have it in your heart to enjoy the knowledge that I'm about to bring to you shortly, please, the information is on the screen or in the description. Please support the channel. You already know the vibes. Naga. Paid advertisements.
What's up, Ice? Ready to get our people right? It's the age of the curtain. The veil will be lifted. Any and everything vibrating low will be eradicated, eliminated for those who don't know what that means. You ready to do it? Let's do it right. I got my sun in the moon, energy filling the room. My frequency is in tune, spelling it out just for you. Looking you up, ain't no hate in the snow. Feed you the real with a fork and a spoon. This illusion can't lead you to lose. I'm on the stage like I'm filling the pews. This is the options for you to choose. You cannot fly like a mile in my shoes. I do not do this shit just for the views. Say in the chorus, I'm out to the use. Many are called but the chosen a few. Calling the chosen to harvest the truth. So many lies they're telling to you. Better decipher cause they giving clues. Right in our face where they hiding the truth. Let's get them together. Let's get them together. Hey, let's get them together. Let's get them together. Hey, let's get them together. Get them together. Get them together. Get them together. Hey, let's get them together. Let's get them together. Hey, let's get them together. Let's get them together. Hey, let's get them together. Get them together. Get them together. Get them together. All my people out here need to know what's going on. These elites really out here fucking over us. Putting GMOs off our and our snacks and toes. Us the guys ain't even got a clue. We got sex traffickers and jobsters. Time she degraded building.
Divine evening, divine afternoon. You already know the vibes. It's Naga. Today's topic is age and experience. I hear a lot of people speaking on the values of who has the knowledge and who don't. Let's keep one thing clear. The old heads got the knowledge. Whether or not they abuse it is something different. Never say that the old heads don't know as much as the youth. That is never going to be true. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why, the reason why the focus is on from the old heads to the youth to actually pay attention and understand what's going on, because it's like different strengths to these values. The little things you go through in different Understandings, yeah, they give you particular capabilities or comprehension to a value, but you never know what an experience is until you actually gotta go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually hit with that shit real hard. And when you hit with it real hard, it's like, damn, I didn't know it felt like that. You know what I'm saying? I can know the definition to things. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can be involved in certain things. I can feel it deep inside my loins and all this other shit, but you still don't know the experiences to the value of these things being taken to their worst just for sport or for heinous reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like you never experienced the hate of the world, and it's full, and a lot of us have in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And still had to smile and continue going through whatever that value looked like. Experience is always going to give you a different mode to understand what you're trying to value in life. You know what I'm saying? Experience. And then wisdom is the high echelon of all of this shit. It's like if you can have wisdom before experience, then you know what I'm saying, you are already endowed of knowing. So it's like you don't have to try to do extra shit because you already feel it down with inside of you. And we don't get a lot of people like that exist. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that for the most part. If I feel it's off, I'm just gonna slide. You know what I'm saying? If I feel or see something slip left, I'm just gonna slide. That's just me. Like, you know what I mean? Like as far as negative energy or whatever. But ultimately, you know, we don't have to get into this mentality that elders don't know. No, they know. They know a lot of things. They feel a lot of things too. They hold on to a lot of things from the past as well. But to sit down and say they don't know as much as what the future knows or whatever the future creations know, that's not true. They know. They knew what was going to happen. And a lot of them was molded from their past. So don't take away from what they had to go through opposed to what they understand. You know what I'm saying? It's different when somebody out here just doing some shit to be doing some shit and they wrong for that. Yeah, you wrong. So you need to be reprimanded. You need to get your penalty and, you know, keep it moving. Whatever that looks like. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna disrespect the elders because they know what they know and they experience what they experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the point on that value. You know, it's so many different ways I want to get into the conversations that that run that be running through my noodle, you know what I'm saying? But I can't get to those conversations the way I want to until certain things are set up for me, you know what I'm saying? Which will allow it to be more of a point and a value to what I'm actually saying, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, why don't you just talk like this? Nah, because this is not the setting that I want to have these particular conversations in, you know what I'm saying? This is just the setting that I have to use at the moment. Like, I have a whole ambiance that I want to set up for particular things that I really want to say. You know what I'm saying? I got stories, yo. Like they looking at my shit. Like I got like over 1100, 1200 videos already, right? In a short period of time. You know how many videos I got inside of me? Like I easy got like 10,000 videos inside of me, yo. Like easy. I just ain't getting a chance to talk about all the things I really want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't, I'm not going to just give away that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's too much juice, yo. Too much juice. So it's just like the stories will be so dope if I can actually tell you the story and explain it to you in the manner that I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just and automatically comes from my level of experience. Like I used to give away I gave away so many jewels to people, yo, like so many pieces of knowledge that just solidified the existence of the whole galaxy spinning. I'll be like, yo, just do this. They be like, what? You talking about? Like, yo, just think about what I'm saying. Yo. They get quiet and be like, yo, that shit crazy. You're like, yeah, that shit spin the whole galaxy. It's just the ultimate thought pattern to certain situations. I'm able to do that. And I would just give away all these jewels. I would give away all this knowledge. Now I'm just like, you know what I'm gonna do with this knowledge once I get the opportunity to. You know what I mean? If I can get the foundation where I need to be, just me. I'm not trying to attach nothing to that. Just me. Just let me go in my little cubby hole by myself. And after I do what I want to do, let me come out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my ultimate goal right now. Whatever is gonna happen, I have to be able to do this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? Like so I can the work I gotta put in, I have to be able to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've learned out of everything. This is not a slight to anyone, you know what I'm saying? Not a particular notion to anyone. It's just I know through my experiences in life and how hard I've been trying to do shit automatically, I need to have one and the other to put together so therefore I can go forward and conquer that idealism that I have within myself. You know what I'm saying? That understanding of my capabilities. I have to be able to conquer them and do them to their max. You know what I'm saying? So that's like certain things I've done to the max and certain things I haven't. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. Like the things that's like my scale of life. The things I haven't done to the max, I still gotta get a chance to do those. So I'm patient. You know what I'm saying? Let Divine bring it to me when he see fit. I'm patient. You know, so I get a chance to do that sooner or later. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, really doesn't matter. But I know I'm ready to do it that way. I'm ready to put my all focus into some things at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and make it all one illustrious story all together. Like, just bring it all together as one particular thing. And all these little facets that I got should be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be fun because I get in this little creative headspace, and then I just start doing everything. Then I look up, I got like 30 pieces of this. I got like this over here and that over there, and this going over here. And like everything is just going, and then I can just meld all this shit together. You know what I'm saying? As one visual. It kind of irks me that I can't get it the way I want to get it, but this is the experience that I'm going through right now, and I had to have this experience because of so many shortcomings that I had with my particular values of skill that Divine has inlaid in me from start, like things that I can do, like me always trying to pull somebody around, dope shit that I can do. That's been like a flaw of mine. Like, yo, come on, I can do this. Yo, this is what's gonna happen. Like, yo, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you doing that? Go do that first for a while, and then if you want to pull certain people around, and go do that like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been my flaw. I always wanted to involve everybody in it. Like, yo, we work together, gun ho, everybody, come on. We can all put it in it. Everybody can do it. Nah, it's not the value. Yo. You get too much envious energy. You know what I'm saying? You get too much misdirection of concept. You know what I'm saying? You get too much jealous energy. Like, yo, you really can do this. Yo, I ain't know you can really do some shit like that, man. I can spin gold out of straw, motherfucker. You don't know who I am, dog. Nah, I'm joking, but I'm just saying, yo. Just saying, man. It be these values, and then I look at them like, you know what? Divine must be setting the notion for it to be a certain way, because I can't never do this like that ever again. Like I can't never put it on particular scales again. That's like a waste of energy. Like and the way I think I move once I'm started and I'm started doing something that I'm gonna do once I'm into it, it's a wrap. Like it's the flow is just going. Like you're gonna have to catch up because I'm on the time frame of the creation. You know what I'm saying? So as the creation going, I'm going. You be looking up like, what's going on? And I'm like, yo, I'm over here about to be done with this. What you doing? I'm like, who are these people? Money. Where are we going? This country. Why? Because you know what I'm saying? Like just so you know what I mean? Like I know what that's how my emotions go. Like I keep going with the flow into its collective to the value. You know what I'm saying? Like to its collective to the value, and then just accomplishing whatever goal that I set. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I had to go backwards and set goals that I don't need to set. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't need to set ever again for nothing. Like this shit is stupid to me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, This how it feels, I guess, when you ain't really got the type of value you need for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to say this shit back in the day. People would help you in the means of what's available, but you can't get the means of what you need. You know what I'm saying? To get where you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is a irking feeling. You know what I mean? Like my powers consist of actuality, not not, you know what I'm saying, fortuitive beliefs. If I say it, I'm gonna do it. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like so I've reached out to a few people to get like a certain loan or something, you know what I mean? So I can actually put the time into doing the actual job, get the station and everything else, like get everything going, get the contracts going, and then respond back to them within a 3 4 month time period. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the exchange of funds is validated. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this ain't something I'm trying. This is something I've been doing for a long time. It's experience. You know what I mean? And once you understand that this is what you're really dealing with, it's not the particular value of people having hate. Like I know older people that doesn't have certain levels of experience as far as the system changing or life changing, but I know they got knowledge. And they got knowledge because they've been here for a certain amount of time, and that knowledge extends to a value. So I'll never say that they don't have knowledge. They have the knowledge, they know. They just may not respond to the things that we respond to today in the right, correct manner because times change. But then automatically, children or youth always believe that they're strong enough to handle different values of existence that they haven't even gone through yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's a particular understanding about life. Everybody gonna experience life, right? But everybody ain't gonna shit it out the same way they experienced it. You know what I'm saying? And that's some real shit you need to keep in mind. Everybody's not gonna swallow it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna experience life. Everybody ain't gonna swallow it the same way. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit go down, it's gonna hurt a lot of people different. It may change them physically. You know what I'm saying? But depending on how you swallow it, it depends on how you come out later. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? As far as stability is occurring to that circumstance. And that's the reality to everything. It's not about what happened to you, it's how you handled it. You know what I mean? Shit always gonna happen in life. How you handled it. Did you do it the right way or did you throw people in the mix? Did you decapitate some shit in the mix of the process? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you expel a level of murder, death, kill energy in the process? You know what I'm saying? Like, just something to think about. And I sit down, I'm like, damn, yo, I don't know, like I must be hated for the wrong reasons, yo, because I see everybody like running their own direction, and I'm like, all right, cool. Just let me set something up for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just if I'm asking for the help, I can't get it. I even hear like little pastors sometimes be like, "Yo, accept help." You know what I mean? I'm like, "Yo, accept help." Shit, I wish help was around. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I be struggling. I be struggling. It ain't even struggling. It's struggling. I be struggling. You know what I mean? But Devon be there. I ain't gonna front. Devon be bringing me through a lot of shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be a lot of shit that just happens, and I be like, damn, yo. All praise due to the Most High. And I'm so thankful, like, so effing grateful. Like, I'll be like, dang, yo, that shit was right on time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got people that I really appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got right, and I could set my shit up, they know I'm forever in their debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as of lately, I just been by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really kick it with people. I met a couple homeboys and shit like that. Like, as you move around, you meet people or whatever that you go through passing. So, but nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be with myself all the time for the most part. And I said that I think about it, yo. I look in the mirror and I be looking at my face. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I be like, damn, you've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at my face, I see experiences. Like, when I think about my age, I see experiences. I go through the countless things that I've been through. Like, it's so much, so many things that that I experienced, yo. Like, there's so many things that I experienced, yo. Like, so many places my little heart has been shaken at, or has been, been strong at, or it's been whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had so many little vibrations hit my little heart. You know what I'm saying? I think about all these little times, like being in different places and different spectrums of light. Like they jet black sometimes in this place, and or you sitting in this car, or you over here, or these people doing this or doing that. And you just like, damn, how I even get over here? Like, why am I even here? You know what I'm saying? So many times, like in different states. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, and I think about all the experiences, like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, I always ended up in a crazy situation. Not nothing dangerous for the most part, but in crazy situations, you know what I'm saying? Around weird people and shit. You know what I mean? I would see and experience a lot of different things. And a lot of times it was a lot of dangerous shit, you know what I'm saying? I got hurt a lot of times. Been in the hospital a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And that was when I was young. And I think about these things, and then trying to put your life on a certain direction and then gathering the things that you know that you are really good at as far as what you gathered up through your life, and trying to get to a point to where you can stand on a solidified foundation of all your experiences, right? And for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go around begging nobody for help. You're just trying to get by. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to get by. Like, you don't hear me in my conversation talking about what happened to get anywhere, like who did what for what reason or whatever. I don't have thoughts like that. I have thoughts of trying to make it to a value so I can stand on that. I can care less about anything else. I just want to get back to doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? When I got taken down off of that motion, you know what I'm saying, off of my workflow, off of my focus flow. When I got taken down off that hurt. I ain't gonna front. That hurt me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it messed up the direction of where I saw the future possibly being. You know what I'm saying? It messed it up. So it's been hard for me getting back to doing what I do good. So and I've always been a speaker. This is what I'm doing on YouTube. This ain't nothing new. Like I showed y'all a video when I was speaking up here before anybody was even speaking on here. You know what I'm saying? Like when people really wasn't speaking on here like that, I was speaking on here like that. You know what I'm saying? Like way back, way, way, way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like very few people talking on YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I always did that. I just never really put enough energy into doing it to make it like, and then one of my channels, I had another channel, it's still up, and it had like some videos on it that had like a lot of views and shit, but I don't know, like I can't, for some reason that energy was different. Like the energy I was hitting over there with, I was dropping some like right there, because I was in a position to where the things that I was experiencing, right? And the practices that I had at the time with my age, it was all like flowing together. So it's like I'm meditating early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Crack of sun coming out. I got the crystals everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like like everything I'm doing was positive, you know what I'm saying? And then it was some negative shit, you know what I mean? So I was trying to balance the two worlds out. And I was balancing the two worlds out for the most part, but then the one world got too heavy. Whew, shit just went left for a while, you know what I'm saying? I had to throw it away. So I had to learn from that experience, you know what I'm saying? It's like so many stories I want to tell y'all, yo. Like it's so much shit that I've been through, you know what I mean? But I can't tell it in this setting and deliver how I want to deliver. It's like so many things I want to add. I want a wider view. I need a desk, you know what I'm saying? Like I need my microphone, I need headphones, I need a MIDI. You know what I'm saying? I need to green screen my walls out. Like it's so much I want to do. I want the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like or not if even if I'm not going to use the green screen, like I want to set up how I do how I think. You know, and this just comes from my experience and knowing certain things. My experience is like I used to be a studio engineer. Well, I'm still an engineer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I engineered for like years. You know what I'm saying? Like and music recording, editing, you know what I'm saying, album cover making and all this other shit, package deal, creating for people and yeah, I used to do the mixtape shits and all that, or create somebody, whatever they needed for their album. I had the whole setup and the studio and shit. I did that shit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So it's a skill, but to combine what you know in a particular way from what you're doing, it kind of changed the retrospect. So I started looking at myself as like a whole nother person when I actually looked at what I'm capable of doing. Like you see how I graphic design and shit like that. So it's something I want to put together that actually formulates into a whole nother idea. But I got to set up my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got something to even have the visual of. I got something to I can visualize and set my own motion and documentaries. Like there's so many things I want to do, yo. I need the value to get where I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like and trying to get it every day, day by day, shit gonna take a minute. I was thinking about that. I was like, yo, to get to this number and what I'm doing right now and how much I'm actually accumulating, which is peanuts, it's gonna take like forever. Like it's gonna be like 15 years, yo. Like I was laughing at myself. I was like, yo, this shit gonna take 15 years for you to get that number, yo. I don't know what you gonna do. What you gonna do? What you gonna do in 15 years trying to make that? You gonna lose your mind. Oh my god, yo, it's crazy like that. But yeah, it's the shit I think about. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, so saving every little penny I can get, pick up change off the street. Like every little penny I get, I'm saving it. I'm so serious, you know what I mean? And hoping for the best, and just moving like that, and allowing divine to do what he do at the end of the day, trying to stay out of the way of the divine, you know what I'm saying? Not putting too many actions to risk as far as the risk factor, so just things I think about, so and I have like a limited time frame right now too. Like I'm literally have a deadline and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a deadline of a particular set of time right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that deadline is real for me. Like I'm talking actuality. I ain't talking nothing spiritual. I have an actual deadline. I gotta make some moves, or you know what I'm saying. It's just gonna be, I don't know. It's gonna be something. I just say it like that. It's gonna be something. So yeah, it's interesting thoughts. You know what I mean? I know other people be like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Ugh, kill, shoot, murder." I'm just like, yo, it is what it is, yo. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't birth myself into this situation, so, but I'm in it and I'm doing everything I can. So, with that being said, oh no, what just happened just now? I just think about think about how I'm gonna make something else happen. Like I think I'm too ahead of myself sometimes too. Like I think I jump way ahead of myself, but I don't make the actions. I just think ahead of myself. Like I think so far ahead, like yo, to be in that situation, knowing what I'm capable of doing in that situation, this will be the outcome. Like I'm literally on my calculator the other day doing mathematics. Like yo, if I create this amount of these and this amount of these produce this um amount of fruit and you know what I'm saying? If I have this amount of these and this amount of time, I can do that. That times this would be that I can accumulate in this amount of time. And shit like that I'm thinking in my head. This is how I worry more about the numbers. I get to my analytical side when I start creating, like I start thinking about all of that shit, like the numbers, the retrospects, the values, and then I put it together. After I put it together, I conveyor belt it and I keep working that value. And as I'm working that value, it's like, okay, you're finally getting somewhere. And then you finally get to the end of that procedure. And when you're at the end of that goal and you finally met your quota or your option that you left with that goal, you feel so complete because now you can take that residue or that revenue or whatever comes with that value and invest it in, whatever you're trying to do fortuitive to the next value. And if you can jump like that like a few times, then it's like, yo, this shit is actually fun. You know what I'm saying? It's actually fun to do. And I was experiencing that energy like, yo, this is actually fun. You know what I'm saying? It was just I felt the energy of the the person connected to me, and their energy wasn't like on my same page. Basically, you know what I'm saying? It was on a self-serving page, so I would feel all the other frequencies, and then dealing with that, it was like, oh man. You know what I mean? Like this, it's a wall or something. Oh my, what is that? Like what is going on? Like shit is good. Shit's supposed to be good. Nah, you know what I mean? I think about these experiences, and this is not no slight to nobody particular. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about different times through my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've been living for a long time, and I've been doing a lot of the things that I do for money since my like early 20s. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about that time frame, my early 20s to now, that's like over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? That I've put work into a lot of things. Like that I'm nice at. You know what I'm saying? That I consider myself to be pretty darn sharp at. You know what I'm saying? Despite the values, when you have lesser to better quality of circumstances. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I mean? I just think about these things, and I know age and experience. They both have their accepted roles in it, but the world makes you feel like you have to combat these two things. And I honestly know without the age, I wouldn't have the experience. There's a lot of times I've been highly intelligent through my life, but having the experience and to equate to the wisdom for certain things, that shit didn't come to later. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't come to later on. Being comfortable. I remember that was actually one of my meditations and prayers a minute ago. I used to ask Divine why was I so frustrated about wanting to do something so fast. And it was like what I was trying to do was get to be more still, get to be more at peace because I would be so agitated. Like somebody would say something and I would be popping, like my blood would be boiling. And I didn't know why I was so agitated. You know what I'm saying? Like people agitated the fuck out of me when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like I would get so mad. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get away or fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that type of energy. So I had to grow out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I used to ask Divine, why do I feel so many different ways? Like and it what it was is my empathy, I'm empathic, so it wasn't me, it was me picking up on other energies, and I was getting pissed off at the energies and because I didn't understand how to deal with them, so I just get mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling so many energies at one time, you know what I mean, and not comprehending what it was I'm feeling. I got pissed off. I got pissed off a lot, you know what I'm saying, and I could get never get no help. I can get never get no help about none of the feelings or the energies I was dealing with. You know, sometimes I break down crying and shit. It's because of the energies that was around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just weird. You know what I'm saying? It was weird, and I had to find out what this shit meant over a period of time in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took a while. Took a long time. Like even up to now, I just started like comprehending a lot of the different values that happen in my life. You know what I'm saying? And y'all cherish our families too, man. Love your families. I don't care what the world says about F your families and your families, all that. That takes situations happening for you to feel that way. And if you're not going through stuff like that, don't make it something small out to be something bigger than what it is. Don't go throwing your family in different situations that the world said this what's going on. Don't follow suit. Protect what's yours. Your love was yours. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how shit's supposed to be. So in this world, things happen in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So just don't give in to what the world makes out what they tell you life should be. You know what I'm saying? Make it out what you think it should be and put love on that. Put love on all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you see fit, put love on it and make it work. This is your life that's meant to be experienced to the fullest. And whatever that looks like, it's up to you to do that respectably in the name of the Most High, the divine way. So do what you want, but do that in the way of the divine. You know what I'm saying? Do that in the way of the Most High. Experience life. Don't be out here doing nothing crazy, but do whatever you want on a positive level in the way of the divine. You know what I'm saying? And experience life and grow and treat people that same way as you go through life. Connect to people. You know what I'm saying? If you can't really move that way, then don't connect. But still carry yourself in a way that you're humbling, bringing humbling energy. You already know the vibes. I ain't gonna hold you, but I love you. I love all of y'all. You know why? Because you carry that light. You got that life in you. Just like I carry light, you got light. So as long as you live and you still kicking with that light, all praise due to the light, to the most high that you carry. Respect to you. Respect to you. You already know the vibes. Naga.